What up, y'all? Knowledge the Raven, Knowledge the Prophet, 2468. Y'all please like, share, subscribe. Check my YouTube channel out, which is Knowledge the Raven 2468. That's Knowledge DARAVEN 2468. Comment on the YouTube videos, please. I will like, share, and comment back and subscribe. I'm sorry, but please hold your comments till you watch the full video, the full content of it. This one is actually called Choices Today, and I actually have a song that I'm going to be playing in the background. The clean version, I like it, but it doesn't really grasp the people. It doesn't really deliver a message. I mean, I feel that it will, but in order for the message to go forth, I feel there needs to be some transparency. Just be you, be open. They're words, but these words have so much power, and it's about your choices. The choice of what you listen to, the choice of what you watch, or how you listen to something. Do you really hear the message in it, or are you more content with just the beat? So you're gonna hear the song right now. Me and my kids, we were watching yesterday. We was watching a movie called frfr, and it was about the young man's choices. It was about everybody's choices at this point. There's a lot of what happened is the young man, he got set up. He got set up because he wanted to put his family on. He wanted to make some money, and he made some choices at that point in time that ultimately brought him to his death. Now, he made the right choice to walk away, but then when they started talking more money and things like that, he got back in the car, and then they dropped a gun in his lap, and next thing you know, they're trying to frame him for this gun that they planted on him. So the whole movie, he's barricaded himself in his apartment with his wife and his child. One of the officers said he saw a gun, which in the movie, I don't see where he even thought that he saw a gun, because, we know what a gun looks like. So if somebody holds something like this, that don't look like a gun. You know what I'm saying? They hold something like this, that don't look like a gun. Like, you hold your phone like that all the time. Do it look like a gun? Now, when you do something like that, maybe. But when you holding something in your hand and you can see the back of it, how does that look like a gun? So the choice of that officer to say that because they wanted to take him out. They wanted to kill him because they didn't want him to tell his side of the story. They didn't want him to tell the truth, And that's a lot of the stuff that go on today. They may call it snitching. When somebody want to tell the truth, you call it snitching. But don't make the choice to do stuff that puts you in a predicament to where you're compromised by your decisions. Again, it's about your choices. Your choices will dictate your lifestyle. It'll set the course of your future if you're not careful. To the young people, I see them out here right now, making choice decisions to do things that they see celebrities doing. Amen, members and walls. And a lot of the stuff that celebrities do on videos, they really don't do in real life. Y'all do understand that, right? It's a choice. So again, watch what you're listening to. Watch out for what you allow to come into your temple, what you allow to be poured into you. Because those things will dictate your future if you choose to do them. I try to tell people it's all about your subconscious, what you allow to come in. It's not just the food that you eat. Yes, it's even the food that you eat, that dictates your future. Because some people may be overweight, some people may be underweight. Some people may not be healthy in their mind. It's not just the physical things that you eat, it's the spiritual things that you allow to come in. That come into your temple. What are you listening to? What are you watching? What are you allowing to be poured into you? Allowing to come through your ear gates, your eye gates, into your mind. Through the holes in your body, your pores. What are you allowing? You gotta be careful of that. You gotta be mindful. I was talking to a sister this morning, and she was talking about her son and his decisions and why he keeps going back and doing the same thing. Like, he likes to impress people, you know, and his decision making can ultimately lead him to destruction, because every time he's made a decision, from what I've heard, it hasn't been a good one. You know, it's like he's learning. There are lessons to be learned in his decision making, but the lesson that, you know, the lesson that you get next may not be the lesson that you want, because you keep on chasing stuff like that. You keep on looking at people and like, oh, I'm trying to impress them. Oh, I want to look like I got it all together, when you really don't have it all together. Nobody truly has it all together. We're all out here trying to figure life out, trying to make some smart decisions and smart investments. You know, for me, it's fatherhood. I desperately feel that the missing piece to the puzzle is fathers. True fathers, like ones that's actually going to be there, that's going to put in the groundwork, that's going to lead their children in a different direction. Now, it's up to your children to follow those into your footsteps, just like we followed in the footsteps of the ones that taught us when you weren't there. But I desperately feel that it's time for us as men to step up. And I've said it on my platform multiple times. It's definitely time for us to step up to fatherhood, priesthood, as leaders. So, give me 1 second. That leads me to the next song to be played, which is Fatherhood by my dude 7. I was just listening to the other day, but it's okay. I'll just type a little bit in and it'll pull it up. There it is. Boom. Fatherhood. So, this song right here, I love this song, you know what I'm saying? Because it's called Fatherhood #1, but the message goes like right on point. Because the world is a cold place. We can show you a different hustle. The struggles that we did, we don't have to show our kids those struggles anymore. We can tell them about them. So, what I'm saying is, man, our kids don't know that our choices can lead us down a pathway, who we're following, who we're trying to be like, or who we're trying to impress. You know, you don't have to impress nobody, man. You don't have to show nobody like, oh, I got it all together, or this and that. Man, let them know, man. We all suffering from some things, man. It's a lot of things that we don't talk about, but we should be able to talk about those things freely. The problem is that we don't. We get hush mouth because we want to put up this whole image of a hard exterior, when really it's not. It's a facade, because you got a wall put up. You're not showing who you truly are, your true character. You can cry. You can talk to somebody else about what you're going through, man. Because you never know, that same person may be going through the same thing you're going through, and you may be that barrier, or that barrier that breaks everything, that breaks that chain, and says, you know what, young man, I went through the same thing, or young lady, I went through the same thing as well, and I'm here to tell my story. You know, what I found out is when they told me that I suffer from PTSD, I'm like, well, what can I do for PTSD and anger and depression and anxiety, you know, instead of taking pills and suffering more. I actually found out that Writing a journal is better. You know, telling your story is very therapeutic to those things. Like when you go through those things, you know, there's other ways, there's other avenues that you can use to get that out, to pour that out, so it doesn't come out in anger and frustration, so you don't do something that you may regret, make a choice that you may regret. You know, and the choice that I was making, I would have regretted them, because then my kids would have been out here without a father. You know, my nephews would have been out here without an uncle. My mother would have been out here without a son, one son. And you never know, like, what that can do to somebody. You never know how somebody's gonna process death. For kids, it's a missing piece to the puzzle. For anybody, it's a missing piece to their puzzle. You may be that one that helps them to change their life around. You never know. But the problem is that it's not a lot. It's not a lot of positive influences out here like that, because we get pushed to the side, you know, for the ones that's got the money, the ones that's got the girls, the ones that's got the alcohol, the ones that's got the drugs, the ones that got the lifestyle of gang. But that lifestyle of gang will put you in a prison. You know what I'm saying? Or it'll put you in a box. And I ain't talking about this type of box. I'm talking about a casket in the ground. Trying to be like that celebrity. Trying to be like that rapper can put you in a bad way. Want to smoke and get high and be in the club, you know, just turning up, can lead you down a path that you don't want to go down. A path you're not ready for. Because of why? Because of your choices. Your choices of what you choose to listen to. Your choices of what you choose to allow to come into your temple. Your choices of who you want to be around. All of it. All of the choices that you make in life will dictate your lifestyle. Will set the course of your lifestyle. So as parents, we should make the choices, the better choices now, so we can lead our kids to a better way, instead of letting them fall like we did. We should be there, hand and foot, not persecuting and judging or ridiculing them, but telling them, hey son, hey daughter, I did this. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want you to go down this, but I mean, it's your decision, it's your choice. But understand, your choice will put you in a place that you're not ready for. If you're not ready for it, you'll buckle, because you don't know, like, what it is, because you haven't gone through anything. But understand, these choices that you make, they'll put you in a bad way. And the people that you thought were your closest people, your homeboys, your homegirls, your gang, ain't gonna be there. The ones that's gonna be there is your family, the ones you're gonna have to call on. You're gonna call them and you're gonna ask them for help, to put money on your books if you ain't got nothing. If you got the chance to do that. But those that you was following and doing things with, those celebrities, those gang members or whatever you want to call them, that crowd that you were following, they ain't gonna be there. Because they don't really support you like that. They want you to do the same thing that they doing. But they don't want to suffer the consequences as well. So make the choice to make a right decision, man. Make the choice to walk away. Make the choice to not do what everybody else is doing. You don't have to stand out by doing what everybody else do. You don't have to. You're a natural born leader. But first, you have to follow in order to lead. You have to follow into something. You got to learn some lessons. Like in school, what are you doing? You're following the teacher's orders. When you're at home, you're following your mother's orders or your father's orders, right? You're following them. You're following not just what they say, you're following what they do. And most of the time we end up doing the same exact things. Doing the same thing that everybody else is doing. But now for me, I lead by example. I followed into the wrongdoing for so long that I saw my life flash before my eyes. And I say, you know what? If I keep on doing that, I'm going to end up just like the ones that I don't want to go to. Like, I don't want to go to prison. I didn't want to go to prison. I didn't want to go to jail. But my choices put me in that predicament. So I started making better choices, conscious decisions, smart investments, investing in my kids, investing in their future, leading by example. Not just letting it flow out of my mouth, but letting my actions speak louder than my words, man. Because like the song says, somebody lied to us. Somebody lied to us for a long time. Somebody told us that we was gonna gangbang. Somebody told us that we was gonna be in jail. Somebody told us that we was gonna smoke. Somebody told us we was gonna drink. And we made the choice to do it. Because those words were planted. So they hit him with a gang injunction. So all I'm saying, man, is make better choices. Make smart investments. Stay there with your kids, man. Lead by example. Men, women, let the fathers be fathers. And if that man is not a father to his child, but he's a dad, and you got another man that comes in, allow that. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You ain't got to just have sex with this brother. Make the choice to not do that. Make the choice to save yourself. To get to know a person first. Make that choice. That's the first interview. That's your interview. Sex, that's just a condiment to the relationship. That's all it is. It's to release something. Have some children. Whatever it is you want to do, man. But I just thought I'd, drop that nugget in y'all, man. Please check out the video, man. Check out the YouTube channel, Knowledge, DARAVEN 2468. Like, share, subscribe. Please leave your comments on there as well. If you're watching this video, and you like it, comment on this one as well. This is my IGTV page, man. I love y'all. Blessings to y'all. Knowledge.